if every single day you tell yourself, Chris, you're a piece of shit because you're not a perfectly patient and present father today, you're going to hate yourself every single day. And it's just not possible. That's the perfectionist impossibility mindset. It doesn't work like that. Those of you who've created great businesses, you know it takes a fucking long time. It's brick by brick, good decision by good decision, discipline, pivoting, rising, making mistakes, failing. This works, this doesn't work, optimizing your systems. If you want to be a patient, present father, that's a huge goal for you. Bigger than building a business. Guy just joined us today. He's from the Netherlands. Never had a guy from the Netherlands join, but he's another entrepreneur, another business owner. And he's like, well, my business building is super easy for me, but I can't stop snapping at my kids. The home stuff is really hard for me. It's like, yep, if you're cruising at business, it's really easy. Like if you've got your systems figured out and you're good to go, then yeah, you're on easy mode for that. What actually challenges you is the home stuff. You're like, well, I have no problem being disciplined at work. I just can't do it at home. And we say that as if it's a good thing. We say that as if it's proving that we have discipline. And I just say, no, actually that's proving us that we will perform for people who pay us. We will perform for people that hold us accountable. But whenever we are asked to perform and give our best to the people who do not pay us, who love us the most, sometimes we don't. So why do you think you're so successful at your business and you're disciplined at business? Oh, because they're writing you a check and they can fire you. You won't get those clients again. Because you're being held accountable. If you have a career, well, you could be fired. You could be pulled into your boss's office and they can fire you. And you say, well, yeah, I'm so disciplined at work. Yes, because you could get fired because it affects your bank account. So that the hard question that we have to ask ourselves sometime is, why aren't we willing to do that to our families? How come we give them the scraps sometimes and we don't show up our best for them? And it's like, okay, this is off time. I just gave my absolute best for 8 hours at work today. Now I'm home. Now it's checkout time. You got these little kids and wife who just want to be all over you. It's like, oh, because they're not going to send a debit to my account this month. I'm not going to see a check from my wife. My kids aren't going to send me a check. So maybe because of that, I'm not going to give them my best. Or they can't fire me. So why would I give them my best? There's nothing at stake here. So are you a father or are you just a father for hire? Do you only perform for people who pay you? And do you only perform for people who can fire you? So do you need to start invoicing your family? I'll be patient and present and not snap at you, but it's going to cost you because I only perform for people who pay me. I'm a great business owner. I'm super disciplined at work, but when I come home, I'm a terror and I make my children cry and hide in their rooms. I'm a really nice guy. I'm nice to my colleagues and boss, but not my wife. Yeah, because they can fire you because they're paying you. That is also called a mercenary, somebody for hire. So that's another way to look at that thought. By speaking to this guy, he was able to have a breakthrough. Some guys need that. And it's a good thought for all of us. Are we giving our families our best regardless, or do we always need something in return? And for us, it's kind of like, well, I hear this also, and I've been guilty of this thought. My wife isn't having sex with me, so my wife isn't giving me any affection, so doesn't matter if I look at porn. Doesn't matter if I blank. Doesn't matter if I whatever. My kids aren't listening to me, so it's just another form of payment. They're not going to every 2 weeks give you a stack of bills, but your payment that we need from our family sometime is affection, it's gratitude, it's appreciation, it's pats on the back. Are we just a father for hire, or do we see this as a sacred calling where we need to give and serve and lead them? That's how we see it. That's what we're striving to be. Is not need everything else. Not be the mercenary father. Be the rising father. Be the father who shows up regardless. I can be patient and present for you. I don't need anything in return. You know how you can call yourself on it? Like a lot of times we say, I don't know why I can't do it at home. If you're somebody who can be patient and present for a majority of your life, a majority of your day with your bosses, your colleagues, your clients, and you can't do it with your family, then you've just identified why. You need payment. You can be. You are perfectly capable of being patient and present. You only do it for money. I'll hear that excuse. I don't know why. My wife just sets me off. My kids just set me off. I'm sure your boss has wanted to set you off, but you hold your tongue to your boss because he could fire you. I'm sure you have an annoying client who's up your ass. You hold your tongue because they pay you, but your wife is up your ass and you let her have it. Step on a Lego, you let them have it because they're not paying you, because they can't fire you. That is a father for hire. Are we leading our families for something other than it's what we believe is the right thing? Am I doing this for selfless reasons or selfish reasons? Can I perform and show up regardless? Because another thing I had to talk to this guy and other people about this week, I snap at my kids because I'm tired. I snap and yell at my kids because I'm only getting a certain amount of hours per sleep, because my job is stressful. And then I also heard, that's just who I am. There's nothing I can do about it. So I said, okay, what I want you to do is go find your son and tell him that for the next 14 years he's alive, he's going to have a father who snaps and yells at him. His life is going to be hell because his dad can't do anything about it. Are you willing to say that to your son? Or do you think you could find a way? Do you think maybe you could just try a little harder? Let's talk about anger for a second. Many of us, anger issues. We have unresolved things inside of us, and we snap. Sometimes we want to go to anger management or therapy and talk about our past and hope there's a quick fix, a revelation or a light bulb that goes off instead of finding a system and controlling ourselves right now. And we'll say things like, being tired is the reason I snap. Stress at work is the reason I was insulting to my wife and my kids. This extra finances are the reason I was mean to my 4-year-old son. No. Stress and compression reveals who you are. When I get squeezed, I'm not mean. When I'm compressed, I don't insult my wife and kids. Some guys do. Some guys have stress, they freak out, they scream, they snap, they insult, they judge, they crush their kids and family. The stress didn't cause it, it revealed it. It's like if you have an orange and you squeeze an orange. Apple juice doesn't come out, orange juice comes out. When you squeeze an orange, what is inside is revealed. When we are squeezed, what is inside is revealed. So we need to quit blaming circumstances for why we are like we are. Well, only if my wife was different, I'd be such a nice guy. No, she's revealing your character. She's with you all the time. She's squeezing you, and you are coming out. The stress from work, you are being revealed. Do you take your work and stress home to your family, or don't you? Because I've had very annoying client things happen in my life since I started Men of Fire. I've had very irritating business, inconvenient things. Whenever you start a business, your world opens up by 100. You have 100 times more responsibility. So yeah, you can take work and stress home to your family. The choice you have to make, whether you're making $10 an hour or making $1,000 an hour, is, do I take this home to my family, or do I have the self-control right now to deal with it effectively, to deal with it skillfully? Can I choose my reaction instead of react? Whether you're religious or not, it doesn't matter. Like, God, the universe, I really believe, will continue teaching people the exact same lesson until they finally fucking learn it. And the lesson is the trouble you're going through, the struggle you're going through. It's like, I'm going to keep on bashing my head into this boulder in front of me until I can see there's a path around it. I know I can just climb over it. I know I can just walk through it. And you say that for years and years and years, and you're like, why can't I get around this boulder? It's like, oh, you didn't open your eyes and look to the path that's available to you. So for business, for your marriage, for finances, like, why am I always in the same situation over and over again? It's like, well, God's been trying to show you. He's been trying to teach you a lesson. He's been giving you the same hardship over and over again. You haven't learned it yet. You haven't learned the lesson. So what you got to do is, like, if you're continually struggling with the same thing, is like, you got to take a step back and be like, whoa, man, what am I not seeing? What in my life am I not seeing that's the universe is trying to show me? Take an hour, go take a walk in the woods, like, dude, journal. What am I not seeing here? Because until I see it, I'm going to be in this same purgatory for the next decade.